Hey, it's Coach Taylor and welcome to video number 2. So in today's video, we're gonna show you how to design the perfect basketball workout for your individual playing style, and then we're gonna give you your own fully customized workout completely free. But before we do that, let's recap. So in our last video, Coach Drew and I revealed a system that finally makes it possible for up-and-coming players like you to get an NBA level training program that is fully customized for your individual game. Now, Coach Drew told us that nearly every perimeter player is one of 4 player types: a sniper who likes to shoot from long range, a slasher who likes to attack the rim and finish, a creator who likes to disrupt the defense and make plays, and an operator who can score on anyone at any time from anywhere on the floor. Now, of course, all 4 of these player types need different drills and workouts that match the way that they play. So in today's video, we're gonna share a simple formula for designing the perfect workout for your individual game. And it looks like this: 50, 30, 20. Now, this is a simple formula, but you may still want to write this down because it's extremely important, and here's what it means. Whenever you go to the gym, about 50% of the time that you spend there should be focused on your primary option, the thing that you do most often in games. 30% of the time that you spend should be focused on your backup options, the things that you do when your primary option is taken away, and 20% of the time that you spend should be focused on your foundation, the simple skills that every player needs no matter what player type you are. So to start off, let's look at the 50% that you spend on your primary option. If you're a sniper, your primary option is, of course, to shoot. So you might spend the time working on shooting off the dribble, shooting off the catch, and on the separation moves that you use to create space for open shots. If you're a slasher, your primary option is to get to the rim and finish. So you might spend this time working on your attack moves, your counter moves, and your finishes around the rim. If you're a creator, your primary option is to disrupt the defense and create plays. So you might spend this time working on change your pace moves, decoy moves, and ball screen options. And finally, if you're an operator, your primary option is to score. So you might spend this time working on your one-on-one moves and your shooting touch. But no matter which player type you are, at least 50% of your time in the gym should be focused on what you're going to do most often in games. Now, of course, you still need backup options. Every player is going to have their primary option taken away at some point, and the more that you develop your backup options, the more dangerous you're going to be as an all-around player. So that's why about 30% of the time you spend in the gym should be focused on what you do to back up your primary option. So if you're a sniper, you might spend this time working on your hesitations and finishing at the rim or pulling up for mid-range jumpers. If you're a slasher, you might spend this time working on knocking down jump shots when the defense sags off of you. If you're a creator, you might spend this time working on your finishing options in the lane or on your long-range shooting. And if you're an operator, you might spend this time working on your counter and decoy moves for tricking one-on-one defenders. So now we have 50% on your primary option and 30% on your backup options, but we still have 20% left, which is where we focus on the basic foundational skills that every player type needs to have. Things like simple stationary ball handling, your touch around the rim, and your shooting mechanics. Now, the crazy thing is so many players spend all of their time on just this 20%. They do hours of stationary drills. Sometimes they just stand around shooting without ever getting any reps in on the moves that they'll use in real games. Now, this is the same reason that so many players develop good skills in workouts and in pickup games with their friends, but as soon as they get into a real game, their skills disappear and they wonder why they aren't playing as well as they know they can. So this 50-30-20 formula solves this problem forever, because everything you do in training will translate immediately into real in-game results. You'll find yourself scoring more points, making more plays, and getting more touches and playing time now that you're playing the way that you're really capable of in games. And even better, if you've been stuck playing a role on your team that you don't want to have, then training for the player type that you want to be is the fastest way to develop the skills that you need for the role that you want. It's kind of like getting to design your own game. You just choose the player type that you want to be and then train for it using the 50-30-20 formula. And here's the best part. For the past 6 months, Coach Drew and I have been quietly working on the first ever fully customized player typing program, and we're finally releasing it to the public on Tuesday, February 5th. with. Now, this program is going to change the way that you play forever, and we cannot wait to share it with you. But until then, we still want to get you started on your first ever player typing workout for free. All you have to do to get it is click the link in this video and we'll immediately send you a workout that is completely customized for your player type, absolutely free of charge. And this way, when February 5th rolls around, you'll be ready to start the full program right away. Oh, and before we go, we still have one more video to share with you before Drew and I release the full program. And in that video, we're gonna make the single biggest announcement in the history of EGT. So until then, click the link to grab your free player typing workout now, and I will see you in the next video.